Hello and welcome to my first Facebook Live this year in 2018. Even more exciting than that, I am sampling my new microphone that I got for Christmas that I'm very excited about. Very excited but slightly nervous because I haven't actually tested it at all yet. And for all I know, I could be sitting here in silence. So I am actually just going to listen to myself on my phone to make sure it's working. Yay! It's working. Okay. Excellent. Good. So, hey Denise, nice to see you. So yes, I have my new microphone. Very exciting. And it's a new year, and I wanted to come and let you know what is going to be changing over the coming year. I'm mixing things up slightly. Just making things a little bit more structured, hopefully a little bit more engaging. So let me know your feedback. Let me know if there's anything that I'm not doing that you wish I was, both here on my Facebook page, but also in my Facebook group Business Class. And if you're not already a member of Business Class, then get in there because there's some exciting new stuff going to be happening in there too. So let's get started. First of all, a swig of water. I know it is a fancy microphone, isn't it? I was just saying it was a Christmas present. It's the first time I've used it. So I was slightly nervous that I would be sitting here talking in silence to everyone, but thankfully it seems to be working. So all good. So yes, so first of all, I wanted to talk a little bit about what my goals are for both this page and for my group Business Class over the coming year. My number one goal is that there is engagement, that there are people getting involved, people commenting, asking questions, chatting to each other, chatting to me, just people are in here and it's active. And that's the same for both my page and my group. I want to really stress that I kind of want to practice what I preach, because if you read my posts or you listen to any of my Facebook Lives, I'm always talking about the fact that numbers don't mean anything unless those numbers equate to actual people who are interested in your business, actual kind of ideal clients, target market, whatever you want to call it. That's why I'm kind of really against these kind of like for like type threads that you see in a lot of the Facebook groups and things that are around, because essentially all you're doing is you're boosting your numbers, you're getting likes, but those likes don't really mean anything because people are only liking your page or your group or whatever it may be because you're liking back. And the likelihood of them ever actually getting involved, being active, being interested in engaging with your business or certainly buying something from your business is minimal, because that wasn't what motivated them to like you in the first place. So to me, what is much more important is attracting people who are interested in what this page is all about, what my group is all about, and getting those people engaged. And I would much rather have smaller numbers of really interested and engaged people who love showing up and love what's happening in the group and on the page than masses of people who don't really care. So that is my goal. That's what I'm going to be striving for this year, and in fact what I have been striving for last year too. So if you are a lurker, and I am also a lurker, especially in a lot of the Facebook groups I'm in, then please don't take that as a sign that you're no longer welcome. If you're lurking but you're getting value and you're enjoying being there, then that makes me happy too. And don't feel like you have to kind of come out of your shell when you don't want to. And if you're happy lurking in the background, then please do so. By all means, the occasional like, the occasional hello is lovely, just so I know that you're there. But yeah, feel free to lurk away. What I want to discourage is people who actually have no interest in the page, no interest in the group, but are just staying. If that's you, then let us part ways. No hard feelings. That's fine. So on to next year. So I'm glancing over here because this is where my notes are to remind me of all the good stuff that's happening. So first of all, what can you expect? So I am making a few changes. There are a few things that will be disappearing. So if you are in Business Class, our Tuesday help thread is going to be no more. That's not, of course, because I don't want people to be able to get help. Of course I do. The reason I'm taking out that help thread on a Tuesday is because I want people to feel free to ask for help at any time, at any day. I don't want people to feel like they have to wait for Tuesdays to post a question. If you've got a question, ask it on the page, in the group, whenever you want. That's what both of these things are here for. So just feel free to dive in and ask away. So the Tuesday help thread is going. So let's see what else is going. So we also have the Wednesday Whoop in business class. This is again talking about the group. So our Wednesday Whoop kind of wins thread is also going for the very same reason, and that is if you've had a win, if you've got something to celebrate, something that you want to shout about, then feel free to do that at any time as well, because isn't it lovely to read when people are doing well or when something good has happened to someone? That kind of post is welcome at any time, both in the group and on the Facebook page. So let's not confine that to one thread a week on Wednesdays. So the Wednesday Whoop thread is going to G&T Q&A on Thursday is also not completely disappearing, but is moving to a monthly Q&A. The reason for that was that I don't think we needed it weekly, and the general feedback seemed to be the same, that people would prefer that monthly. Pardon me. So our monthly G&T Q&A will be on the last Thursday of every month, and that will be in the Facebook group business class. So instead of weekly, that's now moving to monthly. But again, if you have any questions, feel free to post those anytime, and I'll pick the best. I'll answer them anyway, but obviously the ones that come up most regularly will feature in the Q&A at the end of the month. So let's move now. Other than that, the Facebook group will be staying pretty similar. So keep involved, check in. There's always something happening every day. On Mondays is Business Class Monday, the new blog post that goes out every Monday. So keep an eye out for that. On Tuesdays, we are now going to be having, instead of the help thread, we're going to be having Tuesday challenge. So every Tuesday, I will be setting you a new challenge, which will generally relate to the month's theme. This month's theme is blogging, but it might not always relate to that. But it'll be something to get you being brave. That's a bit of a theme for me as well this year, is kind of stepping out of your comfort zone, because it's only when you start to do that, it's only when you start to do the things that feel a bit uncomfortable that you actually really start to see changes happen. So Tuesday is all going to be about challenging yourself. So that's Tuesday challenge. Wednesdays, instead of the Wednesday Whoop, we're now going to have Wednesday welcome. So that's going to be where we welcome any new members. It's also going to be an opportunity for people to have a chat, to get to know each other, and just to be a bit more social. Thursdays. So Thursdays is going to be a bit of a free. Thursdays we'll have our usual promo thread. That's right, on a Thursday. And like I say, we won't have the weekly Q&A anymore, but we will have one at the end of each month on the last Thursday. Then Fridays will still be Friday faves. So talking about our favourite whatevers. That will change each week. Then we have Saturday socials and Sunday spotlights. Sunday spotlights I'm really pleased about. I'm looking forward to a few more of those. That's why I want to just highlight a few of our members, and I'll be picking the people. It will be on their kind of group anniversary, as I'm calling it. So once your 1 year anniversary comes up, you'll appear in the Sunday spotlight. And I just want to highlight you, give you a chance to have a little wave, let us know a bit about yourselves, and just give you an opportunity to sort of hop in and be active in the group. So that's the full week for business class. So on the page, there's going to be more stuff going on as well. So on a daily, I'm introducing the Daily Dynamite, and that's where I'm going to be sharing other people's posts that I found here, there, and everywhere on the old interwebs, and that I think are great. So basically, I want to highlight other people give them a bit of exposure, and also share value that I've found elsewhere on the internet. So if you have a blog post that either you've written or that you've read that you think our members and on the page, people on the page would enjoy and get value from, then please feel free to let me know. You can either tag me and let me know on the page itself, or just send me an email to colette@colettebroomhead.com, and I will consider any post. The post does need to be relevant to the subject matter, so something that's going to help people to build their business, to get themselves organized, to manage their time, any of that kind of stuff. Anything that's relevant, I will definitely consider including on the Daily Dynamite. So keep an eye out for those. So what else do we have going on the page? On a Monday, my plan is to go live every Monday and just chat about goals for the week. I'll share mine, you feel free to share yours, and we'll set the week off to a good start, just by being really kind of clear on what we want to achieve. Then there'll be other stuff going on throughout the week, but in particular on Wednesdays, it's worth calling out. I'll be continuing what I was doing sort of late last year, where I was going live on a Wednesday evening with some form of training or workshop. So I'll be doing that each Wednesday, and that's going to be called the Startup Sessions. So it's going to be, built into a bit more of a kind of show type format, and that'll be here on the page every Wednesday, probably Wednesday evening, but I haven't fully decided a time. So if there's a time that you prefer, then let me know, and I'll go with the popular vote. So that's the Startup Sessions, and that starts this Wednesday, so don't miss it, where I will be talking about all things bounce rate, which is also the subject of today's blog post. So that's Mondays, that's Wednesdays. I think that's pretty much it. And then Fridays, I'll be popping on live again just to talk about how the week has gone. So Monday we'll be talking about goals and what our intentions are for the week, and then Friday is an opportunity to kind of hop on and chat about what's gone right, what's gone wrong, what we've learned from it, and so that'll be on a Friday. For both of those, Mondays and Fridays, I'm not having a set time for them yet, because I want to kind of keep them a bit more flexible and informal, but if I find as I go that actually it's going to make more sense to have them at a set time, then we'll look at that down the line. So that's it. Let me know what you think. Is there anything that you love the sound of, anything that you're not so keen on, anything that I'm not including that you wish I was? Do let me know. This is an entirely flexible plan that I want to build around you guys. Like I say, my number one goal is to create engagement and have people kind of active and involved on both the page and the group. So if you are thinking that this content is not going to engage you, then let me know, and let me know what you would prefer. And that's it from me for now. Have a great, I was going to say 2018. That makes it sound like I'm not going to be speaking to you again this year, which of course I am. Have a great day. Let's go with that instead. And I shall speak to you very soon. Take care. Bye.